The devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. She made that quick too. But she's smart because when you viral like that, you gotta just share it. Yeah, turn it all the way down. What's up, Facebook? We getting ready. Don, you got it over there?
Yep.
Okay. And then once you share it on your page, then go back to that link I sent you.
I did.
Okay. Okay. Now click the link in the text so I can add you. Oh, I see you. Don. There you go. You're on the screen.
I only been here like 3 times.
Right, you a pro.
So share it first. My phone always has feedback for some reason.
I know. I'm gonna see if I can. That could be. Touch your volume all the way down.
Oh, it changed when I went off.
Okay. And my Bluetooth is not working.
Do I look blind to me?
Oh, your earbud?
My glasses got them in there.
Oh, that's cute.
They the smart glass.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, Meta, take a picture.
Them the Pam Morrisons. I like them.
Did it take a picture?
Well, your glasses took a picture?
Yeah,
y'all. I'm scared of you.
Oh, where you get that from? The FBI? This the person.
Zoe.
Oh, Zoe. Hi, how are you?
This is
Zoeie.
if y'all want to know who's responsible for bringing Puffy down.
Do you use the scratch paper? We have paper in the right here. I'm sorry, I can't get it. Where's the injury? Oh, he got it. Oh, they got paper over there. Did you get the phonetic?
So these not prescriptions, so I have no idea how I look in them.
I'm looking for it now.
Okay.
See how I look in these. I should put the other ones on. I can't see a thing. I know it's you though.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
Okay. Who else are you having?
Korean Wit and whatever what's his name?
Burnell Lasai.
Burnell Lasai, the third.
We just gonna call him the brother.
They.
Big Money. Hey, Big Money.
Are you ready?
I'm like Freddie. I stay ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
The devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. Listen, when all hell is breaking loose, when the enemy is coming at you like a flood, remember God will lift up a standard. The enemy cannot attack. The devil is a liar. Turn to your neighbor and say, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I love it when I got a little help in the building. It's your main man, Action Jackson. You're rocking with the Brunch right here on Inspiration 1390. Of course, Tamara Fair is not on the air because she is on sabbatical, but filling in as our guest co-host. You know what? Not one, but two. We got two special guest co-hosts, and that's none other than she is back. Listen, she probably been here more than I've been here this month. It's none other than the Dr. Don Millhouse.
Hey, happy Wednesday, believer.
Welcome back.
To be back. You got Fraser energy, big Fraser energy.
Well, listen, I'm gonna let you introduce our second guest co-host, who is back.
Back again.
I
heard he had rave reviews the last time. I was a little jelly, but he's my favorite first cousin.
Back again.
And all the other 50 of them don't want to hear that. Ladies and gentlemen,
they'll be all right.
Frey is on the way.
Woo!
Comedian, singer, teacher,
preacher,
actor,
deacon,
preacher, daddy, and favorite cousin, Jeremiah Frey.
Woo!
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Frey is on the airway today with the Brunch Bunch.
Well, listen.
Hey,
Frey was hosting the Inglewood Music Festival, and listen, people were turning around. I promise. I think because I've been hosting some stuff, right? So everybody was turning to me, like, he's doing really good. Right? like I'm the judge of all hosts now. I'm like, okay, I'm glad, but I did hear that I got to see it. Yeah. But of course, came towards the end. But I heard of you all day long. Now, of course, you had a co-host, but they said, "Listen, the host, the Freeway, Jeremiah Frazier did his thing. So congratulations to you.
Oh man, we had a ball, man. I love Inglewood. Shout out to the best alder person, which is the best alder woman of the city of Chicago, Stephanie Coleman. We had a time. I do anything for my sister, and man, Saturday was a day.
Listen.
I think what was I on stage? 9 hours.
Yeah, it's your manager. Did we get paid for all 9 hours? Oh yeah.
This ain't dog.
No.
You know, in Dalton, when I did they Phillips festival, they paid me in the porta potty. Somebody going to jail.
Well, I was go. Oh yeah, because that's what most of the money went. Well, you know what? Listen. Well, congratulations to you. You are making waves. Chicago is proud. You know they say on ABC7, Chicago proud. The Brunch Bunch gonna steal it. We Brunch Bunch proud of you, man. And you were rocking the stage. Of course, I was afraid to be in Inglewood on the south side past Roosevelt Road, but I felt so good and safe. And my mini me, who is sanctified. Them songs, he was looking like, Daddy, what is this? It wasn't until Kelly Price sang a gospel song. He stood up, lifted his hands. I was like, this dude is so deep for a 2-year-old. Look. But we're going to have a great show today. We got a Broadway star joining us. We're going to talk some hot topics. I believe we just may touch on, no pun intended, a little of the Diddy case that's going on.
No, Diddy! No Diddy, it's supposed to be no Diddy.
Well, what did they say to him when he wanted to get out on bond?
No Diddy. When you're that out of control, you got to put some emphasis on the crescendo that no Diddy.
Well, when we get back, we're gonna ask Dr. Don and Jeremiah, do you think Diddy had all of that oil because of coupons? Was he couponing out? Let's we're well, listen, believers, if you want to have a good time, I'm telling you, don't go nowhere because we got way more to share right here on Inspiration 1390. I know. Would you happen to have some AirPods or something? I thought my glasses. I muted you. Oh, you took the speaker off. Oh, it's lower now. Where's that printer, Zoe? Actually, you here finally. Yes, go get the stuff out the printer. Is it by the kitchen? The devil is a liar. Okay, we got you back.
Oh, it's still on there.
So, can you? Okay, let me see something. Don, I'm going to unmute you and mute myself.
3344. Call today and make a wise
Can y'all
choice to secure your
hear
tomorrow.
echo now?
Secure
No.
I can hear it from you.
Now,
Yeah.
I can't
here's
hear
the
it.
promise of
Oh, a little
safety that they bring.
Yeah, it's not loud. It's not loud like mine.
I was in my ear. Okay, it's better. So I put it in the glass.
Okay.
I can't hear.
Safety
Here,
Safety,
here. That's 2, 3, 4,
866-447.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't hear it no more.
Oh, only when I speak.
Just once again,
Yeah. But you like God in here, so. Oh, there you go.
Black owned, woman
I'm trying to figure it out. Let me see.
all the ones your skin could ever need.
Dr. Carol Callum. Oh, you her hype man.
Color.
Color.
Stay lit program.
They lit. They on here. Tina said,
Inglewood's finest.
hey, is that Dr. Carol hype man back on the show?
I'm back on the show. That's me. I'm the hype man. Add that to the resume.
And go to vgbstore.com.
Yeah, let me see something.
We don't just
Hold on. Even I'm seeing this.
we reveal the beauty in you.
Cut your volume all the way down.
Yeah, not try. Okay, there it is. Was it me?
It's ministry. Tune in every Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Time to the Word Network, where Corby Bush Ministry brings you powerful messages that will touch your heart and transform you. Okay, how about now? It's just me. Listen, in a couple of days we're gonna be fixed. By the time you get here next, because I bought lapel mics for everybody, so we gonna have perfect hearing. Tina said, "You know you the hype man for her community baby showers." The devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ain't too proud to bed. So, of course, I'm not Tamara Fair, but we're gonna switch gears. And if Tamara was here, she would make that annoying sound that I can't stand. I don't know. I can even do it. Maybe that's why I don't like it. The switching lanes, the turn signal side. But listen, McElville Neal, editor of the Haitian Times, was ready to start her workday from home on Monday when her doorbell rang. What she thought might be a delivery turned out to be more than a half dozen police officers. And I quote, "I looked and there were police cruisers outside my house," Neil recalled Tuesday in an interview with CNN. When she opened the door, Neil said officers explained that, and I quote, "someone had emailed an organization saying they had killed their wife for being racist towards Haitians at my address," end quote. So someone sent an organization email to the editor of the Haitian Times, said that he killed his wife but used her address to get police there. Now the hoax report that sent officers rushing to her home, known as type of swatting, left Neil feeling alarmed and worried for her safety, as well as for the staff of the Haitian Times, where she serves as executive editor. But Monday's incident is just the latest example of the threats and attacks she and her colleagues have faced since dum 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 former President Donald Trump and his running mate JD Vance amplified debunked conspiracy theories about Haitian immigrants in Ohio. Now, the Haitian Times, an online publication, has covered Haiti and the Haitian diaspora around the world since it was founded in 1999. With a newsroom of about 20, the outlet has documented the flow of Haitians across the U.S. beyond the traditional enclaves of New York, South Florida, and Massachusetts. Now, Springfield, Ohio, I did not know prior to former President Donald Trump being a hub for Haitian citizens, but Springfield was already on the Haitian Times radar well before the conspiracy theories began. The town had been depressed for years, with a shrinking population, until new manufacturing plants began opening up. But locals weren't filling the thousands of jobs created, so the town became a magnet for legal Haitian immigrants who came seeking work and a place to raise their families. That is the American dream, right? Now, while the newcomers have been largely welcomed by the community, some longtime residents have voiced concern about strained local resources and safety issues the Haitian Times has covered for its readership. Now, other issues have been more sinister. Last month, a small group of masked dummies, I mean white supremacists, part of a neo-Nazi group, marched through downtown Springfield in what they called an anti-Haitian immigration march. Then last week, Vance posted about a viral false claim that Haitian immigrants were eating pets in the community. And then the former president of these United States of America, the most powerful nation in the world, the former President Trump mentioned the conspiracy theory on the debate stage. Now, the Haitian Times covered the comments aggressively, describing them as racist and false. Neal said she and other Haitians had already been the subject of harassment, but after Vice President Hopeful J.D. Vance post in the debate, the issue exploded. So, for those of you believers listening and you've been under a rock and you just don't know what's going on, former President Donald Trump in the debate against VP Kamala Harris said that Haitian immigrants were eating cats and dogs. They were stealing the community's pets and eating them in Springfield, Ohio. Now, when he was told that that was not true, he said, well, it has to be true because I saw it on TV. So I'm going to let the panel chime in on. Like, are they going up? Can I get a 3-piece cat, 2-piece dog with a side of mouse sauce and? Mm.
When you said that they felt like they were making straining local resources,
Hmm.
it is really just a sad state of the six in one hand are what is the governor of Ohio and the mayor doing?
Yeah.
I know the mayor of one of those, Brad Sellers, former Chicago Bull and NBA player, is the mayor of Cleveland or some small Warrensville. Somebody has not been doing their jobs. If that median income is still $30K, this is not a Haitian immigrant issue. This is a Ohio issue, right? Yes. And we know that just by the lack of our own community resources right here in Chicago, if you don't have resources, you definitely don't have education.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to generalize like Vance and dude, because I can't even say his name. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You like Whoopi Goldberg.
I can't do it. I feel like I give him every time somebody says something, it gives them extra.
He's like
power.
Voldemort from Harry Potter.
But to suggest that the people that are working are providing them with resources, that's how upside down, that's the half dozen and the other, right? They're working so that you can have things because you don't want to work. You're complacent with the jobs you have, and just this hyper focus on these false statements that even this morning, I watched CNN this morning, and Vance was still saying the same thing. It's literally still repeating, not dealing with the issue that it's been disproven, that we know factually that's not true. They kept swinging it back to what the VP has said and their role in this controversy. It's listen, I wish we could just stop covering them, like not like us, but the world, because the more we cover them, the more we give it life.
And for my people, we hate for anybody to move around us. I don't know why. I don't care if they Haitian, Venezuelan, even our own kids. We right after their 18th birthday, what we doing? We planning a housewarming. We putting them out. We putting them out.
You don't want
we putting them out. And as far as the whole, Trump at this point, y'all know, I'm a former teacher, so I can tell what your education level is from the minute you start talking. It's very, very elementary. All right. And so for the whole cats and dogs, he talking about people eating cats and he around here grabbing them. Like, wake up!
Well, and then he said another pet, another animal, like 2 days later. It wasn't a cat or a dog. It was
a guinea pig.
It was something just ridiculous.
It was of a rodent.
By the way,
of rodent.
By the way, I was in a supermarket yesterday getting some. I decided I was going to make some collard greens, and I got a picture in my phone of a rabbit in the frozen section. I almost dropped my telephone.
People eat rabbit.
And they're in the supermarket. I was like, well, I hope Trump don't come to this store.
They've been doing that for years.
It's going to be on national news. That's a brother online that's viral and famous. He cooks rabbits, hares, rattlesnakes.
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh, my.
In the country, they do that. You know, we city folks. I don't want no rabbit.
Right,
you know?
right.
I don't even want no frog leg.
I don't want anything that looks like what I'm eating. You got to disguise it.
But when did we become a country that allows false rhetoric like this, right?
When we let
Social
him
media.
become president. No, when we let him become president. He has, social media has its own whatever, but we know that's a bunch of opinions and we know what those are like, right? When we put him in a place of power that he's never been, his whole life he's never had that kind of power. He's had wealth or perceived wealth, as we know now, but he's never had his voice. And since The Apprentice, it was amplified in his seat of the presidency, and we shook some shanty towns, and we shook some mountains, and they came outside, and now he's the voice of a lot of them, and they're afraid of him.
Yeah. The reason why I say social media is because people can be loud and wrong on social media, loud and wrong. And then when you try to correct them, you got them people, they'll block you, you know, they'll go back and forth with you. And, you know,
I learned a lesson early on not to get in no social media beefs. It ain't even worth it.
I messed up.
I agree, but I've been in some of them Trump posts, and I got time.
Now they catch me on the like, you know, I said what I got in. I'm like today, you know, buddy was gonna get it. You know, this one actually everybody loved. The sword was coming out, and it's nice like that I will be on social media, see something. I'm like, these idiots, I gotta say something. But by the time I'm done typing this long message, the Holy Ghost convict me like it ain't even worth it. You know?
I did it one time, went back and forth. And I mean, I took half the day going back and forth to this person. I said, let me go to this person's page. You know, they had one
follower. Yeah, because
I said, I've been arguing with a robot for 3 hours. 3 hours.
Right. This ain't even a real person.
It's a bot.
A bot.
But, you know what? We got to pray for our country.
We do.
We have to pray for the citizens of this country, our people, our community. We got to educate them because this next election is like do or die, right? It's very critical. And we can't quote P. Diddy no more then, no, can we?
Because just don't do it today.
Vote or die.
Vote or die.
Not today. Let's not quote him today.
And they took his voting right.
Yeah.
Not bad. I hope he early voted.
Well, he's not convicted yet, technically.
Right, he's not convicted.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he needs to early vote because they moving fast with him. I don't know if the baby got him sliding quicker or what. But
listen, we go. You got
1,000 bottles.
Well, we praying.
You know, Usher bought like what 100 bottles at the club, and they were remember that they were going crazy. 1,000 bottles.
1,000.
Well, speaking of going crazy,
I wonder was it generic or was it Johnson?
If
it was generic,
I got babies at home, and I remember it was a shortage of Similac and baby oil. Now I know.
That's why he got it. Listen, believers, we're gonna keep this party rolling. We're gonna keep it going. We got more hot topics when we get back. Don't go nowhere. We got way more to share right here on the Brunch Bunch on Inspiration 1390.
Oh gosh,
she over there like,
I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it. I tried.
Not 20 minutes.
1390. Right. Come on, they grab cats.
That's what they do. I said it the best way I could. The Saints,
I was telling George, I went to Teresa Griffin had her listening party.
I saw you and somebody picked it. I said they forgot my invite. That
was Mary Datcher.
Mary Datcher.
Mary Datcher.
And we was out your way in Forest Park.
Wow.
Like 7500 West Madison.
Yep, I know where you were.
Cute little place, little event venue.
That's what I was talking about when I was talking to George the other day, and I couldn't think of the name. Mary Datcher. We did 1063 Soul all together. Yeah.
It was cute. It was very cute. But I was talking to George and I said, I was real tight with Sean. Like back, him and Kurt when Bad Boy was starting. And I was working for the airline and I used to get him tickets. Like I would charge him first class, charge him coach and put it and bump him because I was to first to get from New York to LA. And the first time he came to Chicago, he was with me. Like I took him to the hood, like the whole fast forward, everything's everything. I will tell you how I met him at the Jack the Rapper one year. He walked up to me and licked my face. And this is me, young Dawn. So you know it was a different reaction. And I was
They
like,
had to record. That's a good one.
She said 1,000.
I was like, okay, that was different. But he was always that extra. So he starts dating J Lo, and he comes to Chicago in '99 to George's Music Room. And I'm like, oh, my man's is here. So I go to the holler, like, I mean, I got the receipts, like I could prove that I did it, right? And he looked at me like he had never met me because he was with J Lo, and I was offended for a good 10 because I knew what I had done.
Yeah.
But then I watched what he did to Kirk and the way he has tried to defame Kirk, right? And last night I told George, I said, you know what? I learned again, but I won't ever have to learn again. God closes doors the same way he opened.
Yep.
Because that would have transitioned.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just some stuff you
been invited to the wrong body.
And I'm the kind of loyal friend that I ain't gonna do that stuff.
Right,
but I've done stuff I need forgiveness for. You know what I'm
I got a
saying?
friend that's in an industry that, you know, it's not an industry that I would be in or, you know, support, but I support her.
Yeah.
So sometimes I pull up to events, you know, I'm like, give me the mask or something. These people don't see me.
Yeah.
Take pictures like, why Action Jackson up in here? But it's to support a friend.
Yeah.
So then to think about the scandal now and the list and the names, and you probably just been in the room supporting a friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Stay in your lane. You didn't read. Okay, so long story short, when they raided Diddy's house, they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil
And lubricant.
and lubricant.
I ain't got to that part yet.
Well, you can talk
I
about
want
that.
to leave that out. I think the baby oil was enough for me.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, he do got a 1-year-old. He do got a 1-year-old. But
Listen, cut it out.
A 1-year-old lasts about.
Listen, don't nobody put baby oil on babies.
They don't.
Baby oil don't go on brand
She
new.
might have eczema.
Well, somebody put on Instagram, maybe he's an extreme coupon.
Well,
That makes sense.
that's
Maybe.
plausible.
He could have won a life supply from somewhere.
Well, what was the lubricant for?
We know.
The car.
Well, we're not going to talk about that on 1390. And I don't know where our guest is. I'm technical, so it may be just high topic.
We won't talk about it, but off the air, let me just tell y'all, I hope Pastor Jakes went over there blessing them bottles of baby oil.
Wait, can I tell you what? Let me tell you what your auntie sent me, my mother, because she knows she sent me a text. She said, "Oh, hi," she called me number 5 because I'm her fit. She said, "Hey, good morning, number 5. I think your friend Sean Puffy is in a lot of trouble." And the praying hands, she said, "And what is the world coming to?" I think Pastor TD Jakes too. I said, "Mommy, turn your TV off."
Well, when that first came out, I did tell Terrell we was not touching that on this stuff.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Touch not my anointing.
Touch not my baby oil.
I'm not going to that.
You know,
I'm gonna have to see that with my
you
own
got it
eyes.
right. I got to see that.
I love TD Jakes. I got every book. I reread them.
Well, you know, the pastor pray for the oil before he give them out. He might have been over there blessing Bob.
You know, but speaking of pastors, you know who is having a field day on social media? John P. Key, baby. Oh, he's going ham. And he with it all.
FaceTime you when we get out of here.
He with it.
That's the man. You close on.
Yeah. He got Shannon Sharp jokes, but we can't talk about that either. Because everything
that was first of
that's
all,
in the dark.
That was not an accident.
At all.
There's no way for me to go live on Instagram.
You have to press the button. You have to go to the app.
You gotta open it.
You have to go to the app, hit it,
Yeah.
and then you have to go to your main screen, not just scroll screen. You gotta hit the button, and then you gotta hit the live.
Yeah.
And then it takes a moment.
He asked you questions, how you feel today.
He wanted to
Put
disprove.
his feeling on activity. He showed it.
So we're gonna do a couple of hot topics in this because I hear
664473344. Where's the action, Jackson?
I'll tell you what's going on.
So what's going on is we're doing a day of hot topics, and we're just talking about some of the things that's going on. But I do want to I hear that echo back. I do want to make sure that we are discussing some pertinent things, right? So, what is it? Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Is that Donald Trump's old press secretary's name? So she was at a rally and she said that her kids keep her humble and they help her. And then she went on to say at the end of her speech, Kamala doesn't have kids. How does she stay humble? She can't stay humble, or something like that, which really peed me off, right? Because you kid shaming some. First of all, Donald Trump got kids. They ain't keeping him humble. Tim Scott don't have no kids. So is he an old cat dude? Why is it that we live in a country and women, women are always on attack, talking, we got to control, regulate their bodies, tell them what to do. But for this woman to attack another woman who we don't know if she just did not want kids, which I know people that just don't want kids, or if she could not have kids. And I know people who struggle every day in this battle, fight to have children and cannot. So for her to say that, it kind of, the Republican Party, what is the issue? Why are they going so low, and is it working?
Children. She has bonus children, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can't discount how she feels about the children that her husband has, right? And so that it to me is a categorically false statement, because there are children present that she didn't give birth to them, right? So you have to make that distinction. But then to your point, just speaking from having Shauna on last week, we don't know her struggle. We don't know if she tried and couldn't. We don't know her IVF story. We don't know her body loss. But we do know as believers, if I can go to church, is that God creates babies, right? And everybody doesn't have one, because that's a God thing. There's no man-made babies that a woman carries to term and gives birth to. So from a spiritual perspective, you kind of just, you look at the ignorance of her. But then you also then remember the level of education and the mentality of the people that they're talking to. And I think we get upset because they're really not talking to us, because they really not like us.
Yeah.
They're talking to who they're talking to, and they're getting clicks and likes and whatever else. But I think it's terrible. I mean, I think about the brat, Shawnee. Mm-hmm. Without IVF, she would not be enjoying a 1-year-old kid. Like, it's just like, go talk about something else. Yeah. I mean, but the bottom line is she has children.
Yeah.
Yep. What we are seeing on a national level is what we've all been seeing our entire lives, especially those that are being productive, like Action Jackson and Lady Millhouse. Doctor, I got to throw that. I never congratulated you on air, Dr. Millhouse. We deal with people who just don't match up. They don't match up. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna outlead her. Her leadership skills are superb. Mm-hmm. Her resume is superb. The success she's had, her record. So what are you gonna do? What do people do? They start being petty. Mm-hmm. They start minimizing. They start making up stories. So this should show the level of the playing field of where Kamala is and where the other side is. Mind you, this is a woman that's never ran for a major office. And so sometimes jealousy comes with that. When people are jealous of you, what do? They start attacking you. They start saying anything about you. They start saying things because you cannot attack her record.
Yeah.
I mean, but they've attacked everything about her, right? She's not black. She's not black enough. Yeah. She speaks Southern. Petty. She's not Southern. Like, I mean,
minimize.
Like, is that her hair? Is that her real hair? Is that, it has.
These are traits of narcissist behavior.
Yeah.
Who, instead of being able to point out the obvious, they go all around the block to make up theories and different stories to try to
distract,
match up and
distract.
And mainly to distract.
Yeah.
And it works because people do get distracted. Yeah. I see a lot of people repeating stuff that's not true, just loud and wrong.
Yeah. Well,
distraction is a tool of the enemy, though.
Yeah, and we got. I say this:
divide and conquer.
I have been a man all my life.
Yes,
You
sir.
know?
Yes, sir.
A real man,
A Taurus.
right? A Taurus man,
A Taurus.
a family man. And I love women, black women. I love my mother.
Women. You're supposed to be women.
And sometimes I think one thing I've learned, my mother as a black woman is amazing, right?
Yeah.
Black women get things done like no other. And listen,
Amen to that.
they can take a little and make much. You know?
Accurately and expeditiously. That is a black woman.
That is a black woman. And so when I became a father and became the leader of the dad squad and decided that we were going to take daddies and the kids out without the mamas because we got this.
Right.
I left the
You
Zeus thing.
learned
Who run the world, girl? And I say all that to say, when you're in the pinch and you're in a mess, right, and you need something done and you need something fixed, a black woman can get it done. And no matter what you agree with her political beliefs, her record, Jeremiah Frazier just said is superb. Somebody on Facebook said, I don't know about superb. Whatever you think, listen, this country is at a crossroad where it's like you go this way or you go that way. But if you go this way, we're going towards destruction.
Right.
And if we go this way, there's hope.
Right.
Yeah.
That things can be put back into its rightful place. Where I was watching a Senate hearing where the senator was being very racist and ignorant to one of the young ladies testifying, and it was being allowed.
Right.
I saw that.
When did we become this country of disrespect?
She got him right straight, though.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have to be.
Yeah.
Was that the bleach blonde butch?
No, that's a whole nother
That's my girl. Stop playing with black women.
Was just in Chicago
Playing with black women.
yesterday. Was it yesterday? Last night.
Jasmine Crockett. Yeah.
Jasmine Crockett was here, but to see her have to fight this bad built, bleach, blonde hair woman that is also elected official. Where is the grace? Where is the dignity of these officers?
Stop playing with black women.
So part of it is our responsibility. Part of it, the fault of the shock of some is that we don't participate until we're offended.
Yeah.
Or there's something we don't like. So the big goal is we should be participating all the time, not just in election year, not just when it's on CNN or another station. We should be actively participating, and not just as adults, but making sure whoever we have reached with on the younger generation, we're making certain that they're participating, i.e. my children, our nieces, our 1,000 nieces and cousins. But we're not doing that until we're offended. And so part of that is our own fault, right?
Yeah.
But the other part is that we can't engage. Like we give so much energy that we forget the main thing is no longer the main thing.
Yeah.
And I saw the shift years ago with women leading when we got our lieutenant governor here, and then we got our state's attorney Kim Foxx. When Stacey Abrams became governor, Keisha Bottoms and Lori Light.
Well, ran for governor. She didn't become.
Oh, ran for governor.
Yeah,
ran for governor. And I saw the shift. So
you were acting like Donald Trump for a second.
Thank you for fact checking. You must work for ABC. Thank you. but I saw the shift years ago. So I tell people, and for the people who say, "Oh, her resume is not that impressive," do me a favor. Put yours up against hers and tag me. Okay, just put yours up against hers and tag me. If you don't think that women could lead, just wait till November.
I think that's probably the perspective of people want to keep talking about how many people they incarcerated or whatever. I didn't even know who she was before she ran for president several years ago. I had somebody tell me, a formerly incarcerated person that I'm very close to, that says, well, what did he do for you? What has he done for you? What has Biden done for you?
And I said,
well, what has Trump done for you?
Right.
I have to comment to that. For all that incarceration talk, let me tell y'all something. As a black man, I need criminals incarcerated.
Yeah.
Okay. I need my children safe. I need to be safe. Jails are built for people that belong there. You can't commit crime and say they took me to jail because you got caught.
What's the saying? You do the crime, you do the time.
That's exactly what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Listen, they talked about me because I sent Granny to jail. But listen, Granny, if Granny did the crime, Granny got to go.
You told on Granny?
I didn't tell it. It was a story we reported on the grandmother. And I feel sorry for her, but here's the deal.
Is it the chicken wing lady?
No, she
Okay,
didn't.
okay.
Which they did a bogus.
Yes, they
She
did.
didn't pay. No, this lady didn't pay a water bill, so they can't.
Oh yeah, that's.
But it was like, hey, were you getting the bill? Did your
Yeah.
her daughter?
Well,
was
I mean,
supposed to
and then
pay
you
her?
can
Right.
and then you can go to the squatter law because squatters ain't paying nothing.
Well, listen.
I
think jails need to be reformed, right?
I think there needs to be reform,
think
but I
there needs to
definitely
be-
need people need to be.
If consequences and repercussions.
Yeah.
correct.
You do the crime, you have to do some time. Now,
Right.
if we can reform the jail, which I'm like Dr. King, I have a dream that one day the jails will actually rehabilitate the people
Correct.
Yeah.
that are in there and not
Correct.
just hold them as prisoners and slaves and then let
Yeah.
them back out
Right.
and they're not changed, right?
Yeah.
But
Because the labor is real.
yeah,
Like I have a godson incarcerated, and I don't want to say what his job is, but his job is making the state function.
oh yeah.
It's the new form of
I
slavery.
can't think of
We
what
know
state
that.
is it, Alabama or
Yeah.
something. They just did an expose on it where the state, I mean corporations go to this state just because of the free slave labor,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And not only do they allow the people, you go in restaurants in this state, you don't know that the manager and the servers are incarcerated.
Yeah.
They go there to work and then go back to jail.
Yeah.
That's why I be ready
Yeah.
to come home. But because listen, some of these other states, you
Well, I keep
don't
telling
want to be
people,
caught up in nothing. Welcome to the great state of Alabama.
Hey, roll tide.
I tell people all the time, you keep moving because the cost of living is low. You need to know the state law.
That's right.
How
That's why the
about,
movie
right.
life is so great because those are real scenarios and real stories of real things that people happen. Now, I'm not saying that people that have didn't commit crimes and they were falsely accused, which were mostly by the other side. Not Kamala, not Kamala. She wasn't accusing innocent people and
Right.
putting them in prison. She
Right.
was locking up criminals. As
Yeah.
a state's attorney, that's
That's
your
your
job. So
job.
pick a side. Y'all get mad at Kim Fox talking about she letting too many criminals out. Then you get mad at this black woman saying she locking too many up. So
Yeah.
you can't please everybody.
Yeah.
You can't please people. That's the bottom line.
Well,
And-
shouts out to
yeah.
Larry at the Barber College for actually going in the prisons and doing the work.
I ran into him at Walmart. He's cutting hair in Walmart.
Yeah, he's got
Did you get you some t-shirts and a haircut?
You know what? I told him next time he on the brunch bunch because you was gone a month, and Larry, I thought it was his show now.
He's a Team Taurus. He's a Taurus.
I say Larry go put a barber shop at 1390
In the Brunch studio.
Y'all
right?
keep letting him come in here every week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a chair right there.
We're gonna be having a grand opening.
Come on, after the show, people put your cuts. Listen, now, shout out to Larry.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my
Larry's
guy. I want him to
Barber
take over Roseland one day. He's making his way.
He's doing some major stuff. Tina Hammond said criminals need to be locked up even if they're relatives. Yes. If your son did the crime,
Listen, say that again for the people in the back, Tina, because I love my kids. I love my kids.
Yeah.
But we all have to be accountable. And these moms who he was a good boy. Oh, well, you just shot 90 people. Like, come on, mom. Like, don't be that person.
about little Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
I'm sorry he's gone.
Yeah.
I had a
Little
situation.
Freddy was killing everybody on the block.
Yeah.
On the block.
I had a situation. I got cop friends. One called me. He said, "Man, this guy talking about he your family member. I don't mean to tell which one. He your family member." I said, "Well, what did he do?" And he told me. I said, "Well, what's the penalty? Take him to jail." What you call
me?
I'm not like, yeah, like because if somebody else family member did it to somebody in my family, then I would. It's the same penalty.
And then you'd be part of the problem.
And then I'm part of the problem. Like, and that's what I dealt with a lot when I was teaching for the schools before I retired. A lot of parents were not keeping their kids accountable. I retired at 35, and I'm
tell the Lord thank you.
Yeah. Everybody be like,
yeah.
They be like, you don't miss the school. I don't even like being there. I took my son to orientation the other day. They be like, oh my God, Mr. Frazier, we're so happy to see you sign up for the parent teachers meetings we have. I said, lady, I don't want to be here now.
Can you take them?
I don't want to be here now. Okay.
But you know what? Because we serve a God that's so amazing, you can testify about retiring at 35. John can testify about being a doctor and doing good in the hood. But at the end of the day, we just say, wonderful is his name. It is Hezekiah Walker. Wonderful is your name right here on the Brunch Bunch on Inspiration 1390. Okay, I was making sure that was the right song.
Right. I saw your eyes.
Chris Bell version.
You brought the sunset.
I didn't know, so I was scared. Okay, we got 10 minutes left. We'll do a minute of this song. Don, anything you want to talk about?
His comedy show?
Jeremiah, your show coming up. When is it?
Halloween here. Here at Halloween. I got quite a bit coming up. Quite a bit I just did it, but where we at? Where we coming up at? We doing Cincinnati. I know. What else we got? I got Nashville, Cincinnati.
Saturday you in Rockford.
Is your summer singing patio thing?
Going
right.
But we're about to start at the brigade.
Oh yes,
We're about to start at the brigade
tonight.
Fire brigade.
Eric Knowles' party is tonight. I'll be hosting. GQ Gentlemen. Yeah, Gentlemen. Let me put GQ Gentlemen. Yeah.
Let me go pack a bag for that party. That's a road trip.
Come on. Come on. We gonna give you a room at the Red Roof right on Torrance and 178.
Yeah, too far.
All right, yeah. I went out there once. That's a hike for me.
Come on, y'all come out tonight. Everybody gonna be there.
Yeah,
except y'all.
I'll be there.
We're not live, are we?
Because he dresses most of the city, so I'm sure.
Is he a stylist?
Oh yeah, and you know him when you see him.
I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. He's gonna have a suit on
and a fedora.
When is it? His birthday?
Yeah,
it's his birthday. He's a 1984 baby, so we're gonna show him some.
Oh wow! I was graduating high school.
He takes care of this city. He really does. He makes sure we look good. We need
it's my 40th. I said. I thought you been celebrating your
I swear. I said
22nd.
Okay. Record this promo.
So the church name for Rockford.
Monster Jam trucks.
Come on here.
And more. It's big time fun for the whole family.
It's not on my Facebook page, but bring me your phone. Let me show you how to find it.
Coming to All-State Arena September 20th through the 22nd. Brought to you by BK Tires and Texas Road.
Monster Jam. Don't Tennille do that?
I can't get a signal.
You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. Listen, you just heard Monster Jam is here in Chicago at the All-State Arena. It is going down September the 20th through the 22nd. You do not want to miss it. And I am so excited because this Friday night, we're having our dad venture. It is family night out. We're calling all dads to bring your families, come party with us. We're going to Monster Jam with the kids. Listen, I said families, even though it's a day adventure, but I've learned my lesson. Bring the mamas, bring the whole family. We're going to have a good time. And listen, we got a special discount for all fathers. Tickets are only $15. If you're interested, all you have to do is follow Chicago Dad Squad on Instagram, DM them for the coupon, and you will get it. You don't want to miss it. We got some celebrity guests going to be in the building. I've been connecting with some celebrity fathers who like, oh, I'm pulling up. Let's go. And then tomorrow on the show, we're going to be giving away 2 tickets to our dad suite. That's right. We got a suite for a few fathers to hang out with their family. So you don't want to miss it. That's Monster Jam going down at the All-State Arena, September the 20th through the 22nd. Tickets are on sale now, but if you want that discount code for $15, trust me, you listen. I've had people get that coupon and they seats were better than mine because they went and got them. So make sure you follow Chicago Dad Squad on Instagram or DM the Brunch Bunch and we'll get you that coupon. So before we go, we got some great guests in the building, none other than Dr. Don Millhouse and comedian extraordinaire, Reverend Bishop Dr. Deacon Jeremiah Frazier. Listen, y'all got a lot going on. Don, what I love about you, you're multifaceted. You have so much going on. You're an amazing woman. You're a giver. You're cool. You're a cool kid, right? And so you do a lot in the city, and you like to make sure that people are entertained and having a good time. You want to talk a little bit about that?
I do love live music. And we just wrapped up the summer Sundays at Two Fish.
One
Crab
more week.
Shack.
One more week.
We tried. I tried it yesterday.
Come on,
She's
Yasmin.
not going. Yasmin she's a hard fizz. But we are starting up a live music series over at the Black Fire Brigade on 84th and Kedzie the first week of October, and it'll run through November.
Nice,
with
nice.
Terry and Q and Monica over there.
We love Terry Q and Monaco.
Yeah.
I don't think I met Monaco yet. That's
Yeah.
I said it like that. I'm like, Monaco.
But yeah.
Think of the can. But listen, Don and I are working on something. We're gonna talk about it after the show. We're doing a special live performance because I too love live music.
Woo!
And I have a Broadway superstar.
Wow.
That is ready to come back to Chicago for one night only. It's gonna be a Don in action.
Only for a night though.
Only for a night though. Now speaking of only for a night though, you got a lot of nights.
I got a lot of nights.
Freeway is making his way around this country and
Yes,
this globe.
he is.
Now I'm gonna tell you, when you blow up, don't you do me like Sean did.
Don't say no names. Don't
Yeah,
say no names.
Rebecca or
I don't
Lolita.
want to have to snatch you up. I'm from out west. So I say, Negro, please.
My people, they know. I won't be that one. I promise. Anyway, starting tonight, we're gonna be. I'm be at the 40th birthday party. My man, the own GQ gentleman, none other than Eric Knowles. We're gonna celebrate him tonight. It's his 40th. That's right, only 40th birthday. Saturday, I'll be in Rockford. I'll be with Rockford. Big church event, Pastor McGinnis, Lady Raquel. I can't wait to see y'all. Church without walls. That's what they call it. Yeah.
Do they not have walls or?
I don't know. And how to write oil when I get there. Sunday, I'll be with my boy Rex Hardy, the Soul Chicago, right down the street at the Bellagio. Then we're going to Nashville on the 26th, and on the 27th, we'll be in Detroit, and I'll be coming back home. And then everybody, the big show, I need y'all at October 31st on Halloween. I'll be at the Comedy Bar downtown Chicago. I need y'all there. Go on my Instagram, get all that information. FRAYWAY. That's my Instagram, Freeway. You'll see my name, Jeremiah Frazier. Follow me, I'll follow you back. And I'm gonna give you a discount code just for listening today on 1390. If you put in Frey 50, you're gonna get a discount. All right, go get those.
Is this your 50th birthday?
No, that's not a birthday. No,
I have one correction for you.
FRAYWAY.
I have one correction.
One correction.
You said downtown Chicago. You're actually on the Gold Coast, but
well, Gold Coast me.
Yeah,
I'm on the coast of the gold.
You in the area where the MAGA guys do bleach on juice and I'm too late.
Honestly, and y'all know they really don't give us rooms like that and let us down there. So this is a big thing for me.
Deal.
I want to show them because I've been selling out in every city I've been to. Don't let me come home and y'all embarrass me.
Yeah.
Go get those tickets for the Comedy Bar Chicago and tell them we belong in every space y'all have. All right.
Yeah.
So after you take the kids to Hallelujah night, because I know y'all saved, y'all ain't taking them trick or treat. You go on over to the Comedy Bar and support Jeremiah Frey.
And we ain't doing nothing spooky. I promise you that. It's gonna be a lot of laughs, a lot of love, and I'm gonna have a special treat because
you passing out baby oil.
Yeah. On that note,
happy Wednesday.
Make sure you follow Jeremiah Frazier. Say it one more time.
Freeway, FRAYWAY. Jeremiah Frazier will pop up. That's the easy way to spell it.
Listen, and since you're following, you can follow Millhouse Charities, which is my nonprofit organization, on Instagram.
Well, listen, this has been a great show of hot topics. I'm gonna tell you, I grew up in church. So I've learned the church way. If you stay ready, you gotta get ready.
Amen.
You pull up at the church and they like, and coming up is Brother Marcel with announcements. You're like, wait a minute. What are the announcements? This show shifted,
man.
But we have the gift to shift. And
Right.
we're so grateful. It was a great day of hot topics. I've enjoyed having you both. Don, I'll see you again next Wednesday.
Week. Yeah.
And then Jeremiah, I'll see you.
You'll see me tonight. You're gonna see me tonight.
You tonight. Pull up on Eric Knowles. He dresses the whole city.
And he dressed me tonight, y'all. So, it's going to be nice.
You're not looking like you're from where we're from, are you?
Listen,
I'm
going to tell you,
like
Eric,
Britney,
the way GQ gentleman does it, like nobody else. When you see me tonight, you're going to know.
How many pieces?
Well, you know what? It makes sense. I'll be walking in there and I say, who be wearing these outfits? Now I know. All right, on that note, we are out of time, but
they lived in a red building.
Y'all are crazy. We're out of time, but we're never out of content. We encourage you to keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know that you love them. Tell someone that you do know that you love them. Love will begin to spread like a wildfire.
Yes.
I forgot what I was about to say. Jeremiah, Don, we love you. Believers, we love you. Baby Eminem, we love you. Up next, AC Green. After that, Pastor DeAndre Patterson with the afternoon drive. We get it done all night long, right here on Inspiration 13. Bam! Right on time.
I got Cincinnati.
No, oh, I did, yeah. Love y'all, brother. Have an amazing day.
We love you too.
Oh, I'm gonna call you when I get in the car, Sharice. All right, love y'all. See you tomorrow.